Well, welcome, Grizzlies fans, to the one and only boys lacrosse game of vacation week. 2-1 Goffstown Grizzlies against the 4-1 Windham Jaguars.
It's starting this game today a little bit on the wet side, Kev.
Yeah, a little slip and slide here. Hopefully the field's not too slick out there, but
I think both teams will definitely have a challenge with today for sure.
That's right. I'm sure you'll be seeing as they come back to the sidelines, players checking their sticks, making sure those pockets don't get too deep. They're able to throw accurately, shoot accurately. Goffstown, last time they were on the field was here at home against Dover. Good, strong first half, and kind of got worn out there in the second half. And we were talking earlier, a lot of injuries we weren't aware of, and some other things where some players had to take off. So all in all, pretty much good effort based on the team that was put out there in the second half.
I thought a very good effort. First half, definitely. The score was very close. The second half, just Dover took it to us, and defensively, we just couldn't hold them back.
Right. Nope. They had that extra gear. Well, again, why they're a preseason favorite. So. Yep. Wyndham here, undefeated in Division II so far. Lost earlier this week in their Division I matchup. They played Londonderry, which is a team that's been coming on strong in D1, and I think Londonderry ended up doubling them up, if I remember correctly. So,
wow.
I would think we're going to see their best here, and we'll put our best foot forward, and
that's the
let's
plan.
Have a go at it, right?
That's the plan. Fingers crossed.
That's right. All right, here we go.
Everybody appears to be excited. We got Andrew McCarthy at the dot.
Yeah, Griff Cook on the far side. Caleb Gorton, first action of the season here on the near side.
Back from his concussion, correct?
Yes.
So that looks like a white win.
We'll take it. I think your keys today are going to be winning at face-off X, and probably the same keys every game, but maintaining possession and those 50-50 balls, we got to come up on the positive side on those.
Yeah, good passing too. I mean, that's been playing a important role in a lot of the stuff that Goffstown's been doing.
Right. Ben O'Brien with that ball going behind the net, moving and getting a shot off. Oh, as you can see right there, those the wetness is going to affect those sticks. Probably more so with the goalies with the deeper pocket.
Very much so.
Hopefully their goalie more than ours.
Already.
Yep. Caleb Gorton jumping that pass. There's a scrum in the middle. It's got to come up white. Still fighting for it here. Zach Provost in there.
Nobody can pick it up.
No.
Coming up for Windham.
Yep. Nick Mason giving chase.
Yeah, the rain is definitely going to play a part in this game. Yeah. Nobody can seem to catch the ball or at least release it properly.
No, and then the other thing you got to watch out, safety-wise too. Last week the field wasn't in the greatest of conditions, and we had some slipping and sliding in good weather. Hopefully no one gets injured here. Zach Provost, shuffling back into the zone a little bit. We don't want to be, stretching out too far, giving them those easy lanes to cut through and drive. So, shot wide, goaltender Evan Dale giving chase as well as Griff Cook there. All right, ball bottom right, rotating up top. I already see a more packed-in defense today than we did against Dover.
Yeah, definitely need it too.
Yep, driving, trying to take shots there, moving the goalie left to right. Ball out of bounds. Wyndham's going to do a quick restart here.
This is Evan's first year as a high school goalie, correct? Or is this second year?
He played a little bit last year. I think he got one game in against Memorial. First varsity start, though, so.
Good to see.
Yeah. All right, Zach Provost bringing the ball in. Gets the ball to Daigle. They're going to start working on their clear.
There we go.
And Griff trying to take it coast to coast here. Going to get the touch and then probably get that off to Devin there down left. Oh, pulls it out.
Good take, though.
Yep.
I think that's got to be a clear run to try to get the ball in the touch. They got to concentrate on that. We had a couple of failure to advance against Dover, and that didn't help us. We played a lot of defense in that second half, and
Exactly.
I think that really burnt us out.
All right, Eric Dubois driving. Nothing there. Good defense by Windham. Goffstown moving that ball around with a sense of urgency there. Nick Mason driving. Take that right-hand shot just high and wide. Ben O'Brien there gets the restart. My ball up top with Cook. Over to Mason.
Looks like the rain has let up a little bit. Hopefully that'll change the flow here.
Oh, no pun intended. Nick Mason driving from X. Little shake and bake drives. Ooh,
oh,
I got a mom goal.
I was about to scream.
Yeah, I heard that. I saw those hands jump up, Joe. Another
mistake on the goalie.
Yep,
Griffin Cook with the ball heading fast.
Griff Cook intercepting that off
Nice
to Devin
look.
Young.
There
nice.
we go. Oh, yep. Called it a goal. Had to do a double check there. I thought he was going to call him in the crease.
That wasn't a discount double check. That was
right.
a
price line.
No.
That was a Devin Young double check.
Devin Young assisted by Griffin Cook, but that all started right there by a bad clear from the goaltender. That's the second one today so far early in the game. I did see both our goalies when they were finished warming up, checking their sticks, having coaches readjust. So.
You have to in this weather. Got Alex McCarthy taking the face off on this one.
Caleb Gorton near side, Max Lejnes on the far side.
Windham coming up with that one. New guys coming on. Goffstown adjusting.
Yeah, Windham getting their touch. Caleb up top on number 9. Again, I wouldn't see them extending too far out. Look at that. Zach's just going to stop right there. Let Windham have that outside. You're not going to score from out there.
Which is where he should be.
Right.
You can't pull out too far as defense.
No. Clog those lanes so they can't drive and cut. Going to be a little quicker on the slide that way too.
Yep. Person on the far side with no ball doesn't. There's no threat.
Yeah. Charlie Keith giving chase there.
Good defense.
Yep. Good D. Nice pick set.
That's a moving pick. Yep. I called that from up here.
You did. We're going to get Joe a yellow flag here. Can't even talk.
We're going to be like Bill Belichick with the red flag.
Right. Yeah. You're going to store it in your sock.
That's right.
Charlie Keith going upfield here. Dodging left and right. He gets the touch, pulls it out into the alley. Yeah, he's going to get that ball to Max Legend. You want that ball in a short stick's hand anytime you can, right?
Exactly.
Get that touch, set it up, get your offense situated. 1-0 Goffstown, 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Eric Dubois, razzle-dazzle from the back. Ooh, tries to hit
Alex McCarthy.
Yeah.
A little bit too far behind.
Yep. Oh. Same thing going the other side.
Yep.
I will say they're a little more aggressive today with their cuts, though.
You have to be. We in the first period against Dover, we were very good with that. Then we stopped doing it. You can pretty much tell when you look back at the videos what we did right and where we started to tail off.
Exactly. Okay, Zach Provost on number 22 here. I think that's their face-off guy, Tyler Folsom. I'll check that in a second here. Oh. Yeah. Switch that over to the backside. No one guarding that. 1-1.
It's fast like that.
Quick. Got to keep those head on a swivel.
Let's see what we can do here. Andrew McCarthy taking the dot. Caleb, and looks like that's probably going to be the front line today.
I would think so. You got Caleb, some of the best hands in the state for an LSM. Max and Griff, both two solid guys there for short stick middies, so getting them in there to help with the scrums. And you got Max on the far side on this one, Caleb on the near side.
That's what they shoot for.
Andrew, 2 for 2 on face-off so far.
Windham talking a lot.
Goffstown slowing it down to get Sean Smith in there to get your long stick midi off. You got 6 shorties here. You got Max, Sean Smith, Devin Young, Eric Dubois, Ben O'Brien, and Max Lajeunesse, and Andrew McCarthy.
McCarthy.
Devin Young with that ball at GLE, driving to the net. That should be a push.
Push or possession. 30 seconds.
Yeah, I think because he got Devin on his back as Devin was going down.
Yep.
So man up for 30 seconds.
See what we can do with this.
I think in better weather, if you had better footing, that's probably just keep possession kind of call.
Yep.
We'll take it.
No complaints from me.
All right, good pass in there. Nick Young over to Devin. Ben O'Brien on GLE. Back to Devin Young. He's looking. Nothing there. Back
Definitely
all
about ball movement.
Yeah. Nick Young to Max. Max back to Nick Mason. Nick driving. Looking for Devin Young up top.
Nice shot. Low. Bottom corner. And in. Devin coming off with a limp.
Yeah, second goal of the game for Devin. That was some nice passing there. Looked like a set play, something they may have worked on here during vacation week.
Yeah, they definitely checking it out. Looks like Connor Donovan coming in for
Devin.
For Devin Young. Devin coming out to.
Well, he might have tweaked his ankle there on the initial call with the penalty. Scoring a goal always makes you feel a little better, right?
That's right.
Having possession of the ball, right?
Makes me feel better. Nope. Oh,
Alex McCarthy
was
had it
coming.
for a moment. Oh.
Had it and then lost it.
Yeah, we'll give him a half on that one.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know.
One of those mystery calls.
Couldn't even hear what he said there.
I
so
didn't. I just heard him say dark and. Yeah.
Well, that's the only thing I can see is maybe one of the attackmen released early for Windham.
Maybe.
That's the only thing I could see down in that end.
Yep.
Because it looked like Alex was about to gain possession.
Yep.
So if you're an attackman, jumping the gun there just enough could have caused it. We'll say it's that till we go to replay.
You know what?
Yeah. Next year, Adam promised we'll have replay for this. Joe and Kevin and Dave will be dangerous with replay.
Exactly. I'll be extra dangerous. Let's put a zipper on me. I want a replay.
That's right. We may not be allowed to do this.
That's right.
Matt Fleming with the ball again, his first action coming right to left.
McCarthy popping up.
Alex with the ball just wide.
Shot out deep.
Right out there where Alex and Matt was. That looks like the footing's going to be tough. They both slipped there. Alex McCarthy over to Matty Fleming. Ben O'Brien with the ball near the alley. Going to get that ball. No, he's taking attacks himself. You hear Coach yelling, keep them spread, right?
Yep.
Try and draw their defense out. They don't want it packed in. Good ball movement so far by Goffstown. Goffstown and their home whites going right to left.
Got to get that ball up, though. Trying to catch those balls down low doesn't help.
Fleming driving. That's the second time he slips right there. It comes up with that 50-50 ball. I like it already. Already more ground balls than last game. Got to get those passes up, though.
A lot more hustle. Yeah, see, that's...
Nobody passes.
Nope. You can catch them that low, but it's a lot easier when they're right where they're supposed to be.
Right. Connor Donovan getting that ball down to Max. Max back to Connor. Connor going east to west there behind the net. Back up top to Matty Fleming.
Eric Dubois giving the call.
Yeah. Got Eric going, being harassed there by 25.
Quick pass, one more.
Quickly pulls that ball out, gets it to Matty Fleming over Alex. Windham doing a good job of locking down pretty quickly. All right, Eric Dubois, that ball going here. Max Lajeunesse coming off.
Going yellow.
Cullen Kendall coming in. Good offensive set of Connor Donovan, Cullen Kendall, Eric Dubois, Alex McCarthy. Maddie Fleming, and Ben O'Brien. Sorry for that hesitation.
You're forgiven.
Thank you.
Oh, you gotta look,
Yep.
Keeping your head up, too. Keeping
Yep.
your head up as you're coming around. You can't run with your head down.
So you had that cutter right there. Colin Kendall looking for something. Oop. Rushed the pass. Goffstown giving chase here. Good ride, good ride. Connor Donovan fighting for that ball.
Who's that? That's down. I don't know.
Maddie, no, not Matt.
Oh, Colin Kendall looks like. Let's hope he's all right. Somebody said helmet to helmet hit.
Is that what it was?
That's what somebody said.
We had that. It's kind of away from the scrum there. So it could have been something as you were coming in. You're looking towards the ball and somebody hits you.
Yep. I think they had the when the group of them came in together and all scooped in at once. Might have been in that collision. There we go.
All right, Colin Kendall back to his feet.
A little shook up.
Going to get the escort off to the sidelines by the greatest athletic director in all of sports, Beth.
She can't hear you right now. You know that, right?
It's okay, I'm going to send her a copy of this. Yes, we're playing favorites here with the greatest athletic director in all of sports.
All right.
Shout out to Beth.
That's
All right.
Goffstown needs one more out there.
That's right. All right, Goffstown's going to have possession. Griff Cook's got it here just inside midfield. Offensive set, Nick Mason, Griffin Cook, Maddie Fleming, Eric Dubois, Devin Young's back in, and Ben O'Brien. 2:17 to go, first quarter. Eric Dubois getting that ball over to Ben O'Brien, opting to roll it to him. All right, Ben looking to get the happy feet going. Shuffles left, shuffles right. Nothing there, gives it to Mason. Mason bulldodging, going through all of Windham.
Oops.
Nice save.
Nice save.
Windham coming up with the ball. He's going coast to coast.
Oh.
Matt Fleming and Griff
On by
Cook
two.
giving. Yep.
Still, ball loose now. Picked up by Windham. We got to get there on
we
those.
got to get that.
Oh.
It's going to be a penalty on Provost.
Yep.
Goffstown's got to know where their guys are. We've got a number 2 there from Windham right on the crease. No one near him. All right, now everybody's marked up.
Coming around right there. Oh, somebody's taking the long way. Fitzpatrick's got to know to cut across the front of the net on that one.
All right, defensive man down set. Mark Lajeunesse, Charlie Keith, Connor Provost, Caleb Gorton, and Max Lajeunesse is your short stick in the middle. All right.
Let's see here.
Ball's on the far alley. Ball's up top. Goffstown's going to pack that in. Let Windham have that outside. Don't drive through. Watch those cutters. Yeah, Tyler Folsom with that ball, passing it down. Far side with the skip pass. Tipped by Daigle. Ball out of bounds.
Blue ball.
Just over a minute to go, first quarter.
Was that a 30-second push?
I believe so. Is it a push or a slash?
It was push. Ooh, thought Evan had that one.
No.
Right on it.
5-hole.
That's the
2-2.
the unfortunate outcome of a penalty.
Yep. Can't cover everybody in that case, and
one gets by you. So 2-2, 56 seconds left in the first. Everybody looking settled in now.
yep, not raining now, just wet field conditions. Miserable because you practiced for the last hour in rain.
Right. Our cameraman Dave is very dry.
Yep. Though we do have him down on the field.
Looks like Andrew McCarthy at the dot.
Caleb Gorton near side, LSM.
Griffin Cook on the far.
Andrew 2 for 2, hoping not to jinx him.
Oh. Jumps.
No, and I did just jinx him. Windham with the quick restart off the.
Ooh, and Caleb Gorton with the quick grab. Reached up, snagged that pass.
Yep. That's a welcome addition back to the team.
Much needed.
Yep.
Much needed.
Took a couple massive hits in the preseason jamboree. I think the first one was like on the first face-off.
Pretty much. Yeah, he didn't play most of that game.
No.
And we had 3 games that day.
30 seconds left. Ben O'Brien with that ball. Nick Mason. Goffstown should be content here to find the right shot, play it out for that. Nick Mason driving. Shot just wide. Devin Young giving chase. Going to be Goffstown ball. 16 seconds. Devin Young with that ball driving this way. Cookie cutting. Nothing there. See what I did there? Cookie cutting. Cook with the ball.
You are incredible.
Yeah,
like
over to Devin Young.
That's a goal.
Devin Young on the pass from Griffin Cook. TV says we're out of time, but no, there were 3 seconds left, 3.5 seconds. Devin Young leaving his feet on that one.
Goalie came right out on him. I think it was hard to tell. It could have been borderline in the crease, but we'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, once you leave your feet, if you land in the crease, no goal, but he must have fallen just outside. So, hat trick for Devin Young. I'm not wearing a hat. Joe is, but he's got his headset over it, so no hats being thrown right now.
If I do, I'll lose my headset. You won't be able to hear my melodious voice.
Dave's motioning for Joe to throw the hat. 3-2 Goffstown, 3.5 seconds left. That one, Devin Young from Griffin Cook. That was some nice passing there. Devin to Griffin, back to Devin for the razzle-dazzle, dare I say. You know, Kev, that's what we lost the yesterday. Not yesterday, the game against Dover. We started to do the I'm gonna try to bring it in myself and not make that that final pass or that extra manned pass. Exactly. And I think that was detrimental to the game. So at the end of the first period, we are 3-2. Well, just like last game. Oh, we're off. Oh. All right, second quarter action about to begin here. Goffstown going to be going left to right on your screen. Up 3-2. Good first quarter. I'll take it. Good ball movement, and like we were saying in the end of the first there, definitely going to make that the extra pass. Right. When you're dodging and you've got 3 men on you, to make that extra pass for the open man proves to be a winner. Right now, winning the 50-50 balls, coming up with those ground balls, a little bit better passing, maintaining possession. So, all in all, a good first quarter. But something to build off of, not be happy with what we've done. Exactly. Andrew McCarthy digging that ball out. Caleb Gorton giving chase. 2 Windham guys. Caleb still fighting for that ball. Max Lajeunesse in there with him. And Windham comes up with that ball after a good fight. Well, where's the defense? Windham going right to left here. They decided to go long pole on their midi. Andrew's been frustrating them, I think. So they just tried something different against him. They use a pole on the face-off? Yep. Well, not only that, if you don't have a guy that's quick enough to match up with the face-off guy, they can quickly get that stick on him. Ooh. Bad pass by Windham in the middle. Charlie Keith coming up with that ball, driving near the sideline, tiptoeing the sideline, getting through, making the touch. Nice look. Ooh, nice look. Gets it off to Devin Young. Unfortunately, a little too low, bounces off his stick, but right idea. If that could have, if we could have get that one up, that could have been a nice shot on net there. That was a great example of the that extra pass, because as Charlie's coming in, the defense started caving in on him, leaving that open man. Goffstown right in here. Eric Dubois giving chase. All right, long pole for Windham on the far side with the ball. All right, Connor Fitzpatrick trying to keep him out of the box. Windham getting their touch here. One of the Russ brothers with that ball now in the far alley. Number 17 being Noah Rust, and his brother, number 7, Jake Rust.
Caleb with a nice stick check.
Yep. All right, ball now behind Zach Provost. Gotta let him know you're there. Yeah, defense switching up, still got it. Does the fake. Windham doing a lot of skip passing, going from one side of the field to the other, trying to catch our defense not in position. Ball up top. Andrew McCarthy playing some good D.
Definitely hearing Goffstown talk down low.
Yep, Max Lejeunesse driving him to his left. Ball now at X. Zach Provost on ball. Windham looking for their cutter. That must be their feeder there, number 7. That's Jake Rust.
Ooh, nice save.
Low
save.
shot, nice save by Evan Daigle. Comes up. Now patience in the clear. Work that up. Windham locking off. Gets that ball to Max Lejeunesse.
Max got some
now
wheels.
The wheels are going. Wheels on the bus go round and round. Gets his touch. Going to take it off to the alley. Nonchalant little love tap there
Slap
from Windham.
to the back.
Yeah, I just want to let you know I'm here.
I'm with you.
Yeah, what you doing?
I'm with you, buddy.
All right, Goffstown moving that ball around. How David keeps a straight face with us talking,
I don't know.
idea.
How that camera doesn't, how it stays still. He's so steady.
That's right, steady Eddie. All right, Eric over to Max, back to Nick at the far side there in the alley now. Nick wanting to take somebody. He's driven through 4 or 5 Windham defenders so far today a couple times.
Andrew McCarthy open way down low. Way down low.
Oh, no one near him.
Way down. Oh.
Oof. Still no one on him. I don't know if they're
Oh, Nick with the hook and the goal.
Yeah, Nick Mason driving around, going from right to left, comes back, shoots over. He had a shorty on him that entire time. I think that's what he was trying to do.
Yep.
Trying to find the right guy. But you're right, at least from this angle, Andrew was wide open. Wide open. Nick Mason, unassisted. 8:55 left in the second quarter.
4-2.
Goffstown 4, Windham 2.
Alex McCarthy at the dot. We got Max Lejeunesse close to us, and on the far side, is that Caleb on the far side?
It doesn't look like it.
No, it looks like Fitzy.
No, Caleb's in the box.
Looks like Fitzy.
Yeah, Fitzy on the far side. Alex popping it. Can he come up with it?
Backing
It's
it
gotta
up.
be white. It's gotta be white.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
And it is white.
Nice.
Fitzy coming up with that. That's why Fitzy was there. Oop, couple
Fitzy
flashes.
going in for the run. For the pass.
Fitz driving. Oh, he had Dubois there. Just
Nice. That's
all
the
right.
hustle we're looking
Yeah.
for right there.
That's the
nice hustle.
That's the hustle we didn't have on Friday, going
Nope.
to those ground balls.
Nice hustle.
That's it seems right now our poles, when they're making that pass, they're the ones getting just a little too low and they're hitting that shorty, right?
Yep.
Goffstown in the crease. Ball's going to go the other way. Windham going to be driving right to left here in a couple seconds.
Got to give a lot of credit to Fitzpatrick on that one. He hung there at the backside for the defense and saw the ball pop out. Was able to scoop it up and run it down. So
Goffstown locking off pretty good on this one.
where's the help?
Chuck giving chase. He's got Jake Russ, gets his touch, gets into the alley. I think you're going to see Charlie on him for a good bit here. All right, ball up top. Nick Mason playing D. Nope, ball now in the alley. Zach Provost.
Popping out a little far.
Yeah, there he goes. Sloughs back in. I think he heard the sweet sounds of Joe McCarthy there. Griffin Cook giving, looks like number 2 is probably one of their feeders. He just kind of hangs out at X. He's always looking for somebody to cut. Jake Russ looking to get something happen there. Windham trying to set a pick. Set another pick on Chuck, driving just wide.
Evan Daigle ready for that shot anyway.
All right, Windham going to bring that ball in. All right. Noah Russ with the ball over to the top here. Over to 24. Fitzy and Zach, your 2 pulls up top. Chuck kind of guard in the middle and Jake Russ at the same time. Imagine you see a slide here. Ooh. That should be a pass that goes out. Stepping on the line. I don't know how he.
That was from here.
Cameraman Dave, please zoom in on that. Go back 3 seconds and zoom.
That's right.
Caleb Gorton giving chase. Ball on GLE. Noah Russ with that fake. That's the second or third time he's done that. Still doing it.
Oh, slide.
Yeah, comes in on goal line.
Nice.
Ball drop.
Back check. Back check by Caleb. Oop.
Nice stick check. Charlie can't come up with that ball. Caleb basically freight training that one.
Man ball.
Ball up top.
Evan with a nice save. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh.
We got to get those rebounds, though.
Yeah, out of the bucket and rolled right out into the favor of Windham and scooped it up. Great save there by Evan, though.
4-3. Yeah, those like that, when you make that save, you either got to clamp down on that quick or defender's got to be there to get that ball out. Or the defender's got to take that man, can't let him just drive in like that.
Very similar to hockey, right?
Exactly.
We call that the junk.
Exactly. Garbage goals. Still count the same on the scoreboard, though.
Exactly. The ref seems to have a little trouble with
Well,
how the face-off guys are setting up.
Our home field here, the face-off X always gets chewed up early in the season. Then we start going a little left, a little right. Next thing you know, you're on the wing taking a face-off.
Right.
Andrew McCarthy fighting for that one. No potatoes. So Caleb Gorton giving chase there. Trying to keep him out. Dodging
McCarthy.
from the alley, gets his touch.
Nice follow-up by Andrew with the defense, so the guy couldn't cut in. New man coming on.
I was going to say, I don't know if anyone's got that guy coming in there, number 2. Andrew picking him up now. No need to follow him behind the net.
Nope.
Stay in front. Who's got number 24? I would say that's Caleb's guy. 24 gets the ball now. Windham going right to left. Goffstown packed in on D, looking good.
You know, I haven't seen anything fast moved. I don't know if you can, where it's so wet. We tried to slow it down a little bit.
Oh.
I mean, you want quick ball movement, but little miscommunication down low.
Yeah, guy right there on the crease.
Yep.
That's how their first goal was scored. They had a guy just sitting on the edge of the crease, and we got to be able to find him.
You got to be, you got to find. You also, that's where you got to talk. I mean, everybody's head needs to be on a swivel. If somebody's not in their spot or in their position, then it needs to be mentioned.
4-4, 5.5 minutes left in the first half. Alex McCarthy taking the draw. Cook near side. Caleb back at LSM on the far side. Windham going back to a shorty on
Scoop.
face-off.
Scoop.
Goffstown trying to fight for that ball.
Oh.
Nothing there.
Went the wrong way on
Windham
that
coming up with that. Cook coming up from behind, knocking that ball loose. We got a scrum here in the middle. It's got to come up white. Caleb Gorton and Charlie Keith giving chase. Charlie Keith's got that ball.
Got it. Being chased right now.
He's going to go coast to coast.
Nice pass.
Gets that ball to Cookie.
Yeah.
Goffstown has the numbers. Cook over to Devin Young.
Oh.
That was one of those. He was like, what's going on? Oh, and then
it's out. White ball. Good coverage right there. Good coverage. Eric Dubois coming down, stepping out, helping out Ben. Wild shot by Devin Young.
Almost fruitful, though.
Right.
I mean, I think the goaltender as well as the defender wasn't expecting anything there, and then
it's like a slow ball on a pitcher. You're not expecting that one.
Those knuckleballs will get you every time. Nick Mason with the ball up top, driving left to right.
Right to the
Wound
basket.
Up, played a little bit of catch. Goalies get the ball. He's not looking for anything deep on his clears. He's looking for short little passes. Yeah,
Ooh,
Eric Dubois
ball
giving
down,
chase.
ball down.
Yep. Yeah. Goffstown doing good with that ride. Eric again with a nice stick check. Fitzy coming up with that ball. Ball down. Nick Mason getting it. It's going to get the touch and then pull that right out.
Hopefully pull it out.
Yep. All right. Back into a settled offense here.
Whew. A little crazy there for a minute.
Too many men. Too many men!
That's a good call.
Sorry
there,
about that.
That's a good notice by my sideline friend,
I'm
Kevin Daigle.
Part fan, part GTV announcer. Always a superhero. Always a superhero.
From our last broadcast, in listening to it, I realized that taking off the headset and the mic doesn't work.
It
doesn't work, but
especially with the booming voices of Joe and Kevin.
But I do appreciate your calling that one out.
For all those years of being on the sideline as a coach.
I was going to say, Kevin and I have coached pretty much all of these kids at one time or another. Lacrosse, basketball, other sports as well. I mean, from when they were small.
We take credit for the good and don't know what happened on the bad.
Exactly. If they do something wrong, it wasn't my teaching.
Exactly. All right, Goffstown on their man up. Good ball movement there.
Ooh,
Nick Mason firing just high. All right, Devin Young going to start with the restart here. Far side. Over to Ben O'Brien at X. Goffstown moving left to right. Devin Young with that ball. Back to Ben over at GLE. Goffstown, good ball movement. Looks like they've worked on that man up this past week.
Eric Dubois hanging back there in the wings.
You got Griffin Cook on that far side. Dubois with the ball. Oh, nothing there.
Luckily, doesn't make it.
Luckily, it's wet grass.
Nice. That was
Caleb Gorton pushing that over to Nick Mason. And now we're back to even strength. Nick Mason slowing it down, realizing there wasn't anything there. 2:50 to go, first half. Max Lajeunesse over to Cookie. Cookie's going to bring the ball this side.
Oh, nice catch. I will call that a pass.
Cook fires lefty with the fake shot, a.k.a. the pass. There are no two announcers in all of sports that have as much fun as us.
Exactly. Now we've invited.
Ooh, Griffin with the behind-the-back shot. Goaltender getting that with his cross. All right, Dubois with that ball up top, looking. Defenseman closing in. Nick Mason trying to set something up here. Max has that ball up top. Back to Nick. Down to Eric. Going to get Devin behind GLE.
We need to start that from below and get the X in down this here.
Yeah. Make those defensemen move a little.
Yeah.
Oof, that was close. Ben's got to have a little more
zest in his step.
Yeah. Sense of urgency.
You can't jog. For all the fans out there watching, the first man to the ball as it's going out after a shot becomes their ball. Right. And if you're jogging, the stick is included in that, correct?
Yeah, it is. And oftentimes goaltenders will win the. We got a ward here. Oftentimes goaltenders will win the benefit of that doubt just because they're there as the closest person when that ball goes out. So if you're not there to hit them.
So number 6, Doe. He's a hockey player.
Is he? Okay.
As you can tell by the knowing how to handle those checks going down the sideline.
And knowing how to roll off your check.
Exactly.
It's amazing the similarities between hockey and lacrosse.
Mm-hmm.
Hockey players tend to have a leg up, like you said, because they can roll off that check.
Yep.
All right. Mark Lajeunesse now playing some pull down here on this side of goal. Daigle with the save. Pushes that ball out to the alley. Okay. Josh asking for his defense to recover. Get back in. I think he wants them sloughed in today.
Yeah, there's no need to run out that far, especially if you're going up against 3 guys and you have no chance of getting it.
No. Just under a minute. Jake Russ with that ball driving left to right. Charlie Keith giving chase.
Nice over the back. That's that ball. Ooh.
Again, Dave, you need to zoom in on those.
Those are close calls right there.
Right.
No calls, I should say.
I was going to say, not close calls, no calls. Okay, Max Lajeunesse now playing D. They're trying to drive him out. Doesn't want to go too far. Force him left. He hit the spot that we hit with our offense about 30 minutes earlier. Kind of slick. 15 seconds to go here in the quarter.
See, that's where we needed that slide.
We got to have that pole coming across as soon as that guy gets past GLE.
Yeah, I just, sometimes you get caught looking. I've seen so far a lot of guys just caught looking, just standing there. And that's how you miss that slide. When you ball watch.
Okay, Andrew McCarthy taking the draw. Max near side, Caleb far side. 12 seconds left in the half. Oh. Max giving chase. Should be a push from behind. Goffstown ball. Just under 3 seconds left.
2, 1.
Nice save. Well, here we are at the half with the score 4-5. Windham up by 1.
Yep. And we'll see here at the start of the third quarter. All right, welcome back to the start of the third quarter here. Windham Jaguars making a fierce little comeback there in the second quarter. Take the lead to start the third, 5-4.
So what do you think we should be seeing the rest of this game, at least this quarter? I think Goffstown should come out strong.
I would think so. I mean, they've had 2 solid quarters of ball possession, ball movement. They're winning the 50-50 balls. A couple of those goals we were late to slide or no slides. So probably work on tightening up that defense around the net a little bit. See what we got there. So we got freshman goaltender Grady Cretion starting the second half in net for the Grizzlies. You got Zach Provost, Charlie Keith, and Connor Fitzpatrick as the other long pole defenders. Caleb Gorton here, LSM near side. Andrew taking the draw. Griffin short stick far side.
Moving that ball further across the field. The X is getting pretty chopped up.
At some point, you run out of spot in the circle to do the draw.
Right. We have another home game here Monday.
Monday and Wednesday. Busy week next week. 4 games next week for your Grizzlies. Home against John Stark on Monday. Home Wednesday against Merrimack Valley. Away at St. Thomas Friday and away at Merrimack on Saturday.
So we got a full lineup here.
Going to be busy. Griff getting the ball going right to left, getting that touch, dishing it off to Dubois. Oh, just behind Devin Young.
Just out of his reach. Oh, called it a tip. White ball.
We'll take it.
I'll take that.
I'm loving these refs.
That's right.
Devin Young with the restart.
They say the refs can make or break a game, but
we'll just say they're all made the same. Come on, Joe.
If it's in your favor, I love them ones.
Yeah. All right, Goffstown moving that ball around. Ben O'Brien with it on the far side. Devin Young with that ball at X. He's looking to dance, get those defenders locked up.
Right over the top. There we go.
There we go. He had that defender hung up over there in front of the crease.
Looked like a possible play there. Devin looking for Max over that top. So
well, his defender opting not to follow him behind the net to start.
Yep. So a quick goal, bringing it up to 5-5, which is what we wanted. We want to see them come out strong. So far, they've done as we've told. That score was on Max Lajeunesse.
Max Lajeunesse getting the goal.
Yep, with the feed from Devin.
Alex McCarthy taking the draw.
Going for the body. Ooh, let's scoop.
Griff trying to do a little hockey poke check there. Windham coming up with the ball. Alex giving chase. Windham with the ball trying over midfield, trying to get their touch. Caleb harassing the ball carrier. Windham driving. Looking for that guy cutting, nothing there.
Alex McCarthy following behind the defense. Fitzpatrick now on number
Noah
7.
Rust, yep. On the younger Rust brother.
Oh, good defense, good defense.
Nope.
See, that's a good spot to stop right there. There's no sense in chasing him out.
Nope. Yeah.
Oh, great defense.
Fitzy playing some good D there. Still harassing Noah Rust. Going to try his luck on the other side of the field. He couldn't get his footing on this side.
Everybody seems to be banging the mud out of their cleats.
Yeah. Windham working that ball from the top here. Charlie Keith on Noah's brother, Jake Rust.
Going to try it again.
Yeah, working that ball down low. Fitzy still on Noah Rust. Ooh, just wide.
Hard angle on that one. You got to be a pretty precision shooter to hit that.
All right, Windham taking the ball here from the near alley. Tyler Folsom being guarded by Zach Provost.
Somebody missed on there. That looked like Alex McCarthy missed his man.
Nothing the goaltender can do when you're get the guy all alone like that. And just like that, Windham gets that goal back that Goffstown scored early. 6-5 Windham.
That's part of the, when you look back, that's why we say the defense, if you pop out too far and you get beat, now you've got a wide open guy. Now you've got guys trying to scramble to cover their men. So definitely have to be careful on that when you start pulling out of what your close-knit D. Team McCarthy on the face-up seems to be not having an answer for Windham here.
Oh, Windham having trouble early on face-off X, resorting to a long stick to take the draws, then suddenly found the magic. Ooh, again, Windham cutter all alone there. Luckily, he couldn't hold on. Griffin Cook going, drops the ball, is going to get his own ground ball there, gets the touch.
Oh.
With a stick check from behind, ball in the air. Devin Young getting it, pulling out a little. Let's get into a settled offense as Nick Mason coming on the field now. Griff coming off. Nick Mason driving as Windham pulling a couple of guys off. I think Nick saw the green light there.
He saw her for a minute, and then it closed in pretty quickly.
All right, offensive set. Nick Mason, Max Lajeunesse, and Andrew McCarthy. For your middies, Devin, Ben, and Eric as your attack. All right. Ben O'Brien giving chase to their goaltender. We've seen that work pretty good so far on the rides.
Yeah, the goaltender seems to be, he doesn't seem super sure of himself.
A little skittish with the ball.
Yep.
Most goaltenders take joy in trying to come upfield. Goffstown with a good ride there. Dubois coming up the ground ball, getting the touch. Going to set up the offense here. Eric trying to get Clarence Devin out. Well, he had a shorty on him. I think that's what he was trying to do.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah. They made the switch, got a pull back to Max Lajeunesse up top. Yep. Nick and Max playing catch there. Get it over to Devin here near side. Can't even make out Devin's numbers, just one big mud streak in the back. But that mud streak's accounted for 3 goals of his own and a couple of assists.
Exactly. Oh, nice. Nice shot, too.
Nice shot by Max. Oh. Goaltender getting a leg on it.
Goffstown coming up with the ball, too.
Yeah, getting his own rebound. Nick Mason with the ball.
Oh.
Yeah, going to call a ward. Nick Mason giving chase. Jake Rush driving, gets his touch. Charlie Keith now defending the ball.
Windham playing right down on that crease line.
I just noticed the same thing. They had both those guys right on the crease.
Nice save by Grady Cretion.
Saw that one coming all the way. All right, Goffstown in there, clear now.
Please.
Yep. Charlie low pass to Max. Max getting his body behind that ball like Coach Joe said at halftime.
Exactly.
And our coach's points that nobody heard. Good ball movement here by Goffstown. 6:50 to go here in the third quarter.
Coming around, got to pick up his head. Got to lift that head.
Yeah, he had a couple of guys wide open.
Ooh, sniped. Caught him sleeping.
That was a laser.
That caught him sleeping on that one. Even the defense. The defense turned his head for a second. The goalie looked behind as well. O'Brien sniping one in the corner. He still has to pick his head up when he comes around the corner, though.
He does. He does. We'll give you credit for the goal here, but it could have been a goal.
You would have at least had the assist on that one.
Who got the assist on that one? Devin? I'm trying to think who made that pass.
Boy, I don't know. Who was it? Who else was behind? It was either Devin or Eric. So with the score 6-6, 6:37 left in the third period, seems to be a very good game.
Yep, back and forth. Both teams doing well in settled sets. Windham, a team for years that we've seen that ran 3 or 4 different plays, and they would scream it out. They got a new coach this year, Joe Young, I believe is his name. Not as many set plays that are being yelled from the sideline. I'm sure they have set plays. They're just not screaming at the top of their lungs. So, Windham with the face-off win.
Looks like we got Cullen Kendall is back in.
Oh, good to see. Good to see.
I'm right on that. Right number is number 20, or is that Matt?
No, number 20 is Matt
Fleming.
Fleming.
All right.
Sorry about that. No, Cullen's on the sideline, helmet off, number 24.
Yep.
Took a pretty good hit to the noggin. My guess is he's out for precaution for the rest of the game.
Ooh, sniped by number 7.
Coming around that corner, shooting that over Fitzy, just under the crossbar.
We got some back and forth going here with the scores. Be nice to get up 2 and stay up 2.
We were up too early, but couldn't take advantage of it. That's when we were up by 2s, when we had those 2 fast breaks by the poles that made the low passes to the attackman.
Yep.
2-goal lead, nice. 3-goal lead is better.
It's much better.
Better with an H. Know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. It's a lot better.
Alex McCarthy
going
with
on his own. Oh,
the semi win. You gotta. Still no one's possession yet. It's in the box. Wyndham's long pole coming up with it. Devin Young, Eric Dubois, and Ben O'Brien giving chase. Devin coming up with it. Oh!
I think we need to tell the cameraman he needs to get his son a new basket for that head.
I think that was one of those. It was one the shot. It wasn't. There's no attempt to catch that. It was shoot in motion kind of deal.
Yeah. He was there though.
Yeah. Sean Smith with the ball now here near side.
Good play, good look, good thought.
Matty Flem with the ball up top, giving that first line set of middies a breather here. You got Alex, Matty, Sean as your middies, Ben, Eric, and Devin as your attack line out there. 7-6 bad guys. Eric Dubois, the ball up top. He's got a pole. He's going to take him right. Being harassed, gets that ball over to Devin.
Oh.
Yeah, and Alex right
Alex
there.
coming across wide open.
Even had the stick in his left hand to go lefty. Dubois coming up with the loose ball.
You have to see those.
Back to the Mud Rat, Devin Young. Over to Sean Smith, who's got a nice white uniform today. Over to Matt.
You haven't seen a lot of him.
No. Either that or he laundered his shirt at halftime.
That's right. He brought 2.
Yeah, shots. Sean Smith brought his home and home jersey today.
That's right. His home and home.
Yep.
He turned it inside out.
Yeah. Devin Young with the ball, being harassed by a long pole, comes ahead of GLE, makes the pass. Oh, cross crease. I don't know how that made it to Ben. Again, right through the crease. The goaltender just letting that ball move.
I think he watched it roll right by.
Twice.
Oh, that might have been a ward that they didn't see. I will call that one. That was a ward. You can't see them all, Kev, but
no,
I can.
Yeah. Tyler Folsom with that ball in the alley gets it up to 24 Windham. Sean Smith playing some D. All right, Zach Brovos guarding ball, and that back down to X. Noah Russ the ball guarded by Connor Fitzpatrick.
There we go. They're going to let Connor go again.
Yeah. Looks like Noah's looking for that cutter as he's driving just short on the pass to his brother Jake. Windham driving from the top. Alex playing some D here. Noah Rust again with that ball behind that X. Yeah, Windham looking like anytime they get that ball behind, they're not trying to drive and hook around and shoot. They're looking to catch a feeder coming from the backside, which they've been successful at. Windham guy right in the middle. Luckily, he couldn't pull the trigger on that.
We'll take that.
Yep. Goffstown harassing the ball here on the near side by the bench, forcing the bad pass. 7-6, 3:11 to go in the third quarter. Charlie Keith bringing that ball up. Gets that ball to Eric, who came over for the clear.
Eric's got some wheels, beating the defense.
Eric getting his touch.
I see Windham using 4 long poles. Are we using 4 long poles on our decav today?
We are, yeah. We're throwing Caleb in there as the LSM. Josh doing a good job of rotating his close D. Kept Charlie in there most of the game. He's got Mark Lajeunesse, Fitzy, and Chuck in there right now, giving Zach a breather. Again, with Gibby on vacation and Chappie hurt. Goffstown playing with 5D.
Got to stay up and scoop
Goffstown in
those.
the scrum in the mud patch. Mud Bowl 2018. Devin Young harassing that ball. Comes up with it. Short-lived. Ben O'Brien gets that ball.
What do we got?
Interference on White. I don't know how that can be interference when everybody's lying on the ground.
I don't know how that happened.
Right.
Who do you call that on?
White. That's all I know. Interference on White. Come on, Jay. You're asking too much. You can see the whole field. I can't.
That must be Tommy Doe because he's got some wheels. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah. Caleb Gorton giving chase. I don't think he's. Yeah, now he gets his touch. I'm gonna say he ran right to the alley. That was guarded pretty good here. Skip pass over to the far near side. Tyler Folsom being guarded by Lajeunesse. Mark, that is. Noah Russ and Fitzpatrick again at X. Back out to Folsom up top. Number 2's back in. He's primarily a feeder.
He is.
Till he creeps in on the crease and he's left wide open.
Like that?
Just like that.
You mean like that?
Just like that. Hate to be
hate to call that out, but hate to call that out.
That's the second time this game that number 2's just snuck in right over there.
And then, and the unfortunate part is that Goffstown's looking at each other like it's everybody else's fault. I mean, somebody's got to figure that spot out.
Right.
Seems to me they've stopped talking a little bit. So.
Andrew McCarthy at the draw. Caleb near side. Max Lajeunesse on the far side. Andrew trying to pop that over to Caleb.
You should have just
No
scooped
can
and
do.
went. Should have just scooped and went on that one.
Mark Lajeunesse coming up with the ground ball. Mark trying to show his wheels. Getting harassed by 13. Ball down.
Oh,
Max
his
Lajeunesse.
brother lost it.
Charlie Keith all over Jake Russ. Decides to get rid of that ball over to Noah. Noah being guarded by Provost. Getting some stick work in there. Ball back up to the top. And doing a quick count, and Windham does have 6 guys on the field.
Yeah, see, we got to keep an eye. Look at number 2. He's.
Yep. Well, they got Caleb on him now, so
You got.
should see a quick slide.
Yeah.
You got Caleb watching him.
See right there. That's not a. I don't know who's supposed to drop on that one, but difficult.
Windham maintaining possession there.
Grady coming up with that. Thought it was still with Windham.
No, off the stick. Grady making the save.
Zach not realizing
Coming up to
14
clear.
seconds.
Over to Lajeunesse, under 10. Ah, Caleb giving chase. And at the end of 3 quarters, Windham Jaguars 8, your Goffstown Grizzlies 6.
All right, Kev, here we are. Starting the 4th quarter.
8-6 Windham.
Goffstown's got to come up with something.
Very spirited intermission talk by Coach Lewis. So
Let's see if it does something.
Should get the juices flowing here for Goffstown. It's going to be going left to right here in their home whites.
We started off strong, and I think we're fading here in the end. We hate to call it the MO of the team, but it seems like that tends to happen.
And no offense, not to call out Windham or not call out Windham, they're not truly outplaying you.
Not at all.
You're just letting them get better possession, getting those ground balls, and I foresee a better fourth quarter after that pass. Max Lajeunesse giving chase. Caleb on that ball. Charlie Keith now on the ball. He's been all over Jake Russ for a bit. I think Jake has only been able to get a couple goals off.
Now we've got to make sure we're keeping an eye on who's coming in. 24 cutting right. Oh.
Yeah, and you get number 2 right there on the edge of the crease again.
Yep.
All right, Noah Russ with that ball on Fitzy, trying to take him left to right. Ooh, gets it just inside. Inside pull over Fitzy's shoulder. I don't know if Grady was screened on that one.
Nothing you can do about those. You got to do something about them, though. You can't you can't be behind your guy chasing him as he's coming around the net. You've got to be a step ahead of him on that shooting hand. So we got, looks like Zach Provost going long stick middie. Coach trying to switch up the defense, I think, a little bit. I think Caleb needed a break.
Give Caleb a breather.
Yep.
It is his first game back. I think he only started practice Tuesday of this week. So
I believe so.
I know you're a high school kid. It still takes a bit to get your game legs in.
Oh, boys.
Oh, that was a scoop. Unfortunate right to the Windham player who's standing there.
Yep.
9-6, 11 minutes left in the game in regulation. Jake Russ with that ball for Windham gets it to Tyler Folsom, being guarded by sophomore Mark Lajeunesse.
Mark's letting him go.
Yep. Noah Russ with that ball down at X, guarded by Fitzy. Hits the Windham player just coming in. Quickly shut down by Alex McCarthy. Back to Jake Russ. Charlie Keith giving chase. Going for the trail check. Still giving chase. Jake with that ball, taking it. Oh, skip pass over. Something they had done earlier in the game was those skip passes from one side of the field to the other.
Yep.
They got away from that, and they're going back. 10-6. What are your thoughts on trail checks, intentionally letting the guy get by so you can trail check?
You know, it's you live by the trail check and die by the trail check.
It's nice when you can get it.
Yeah, but when you miss it, you miss it hard. And you take that swing, you've slowed your speed down and everything.
Max Lajeunesse near side. Alex McCarthy taking the draw. Zach Provost, LSM far side. Alex with the win.
Got to get some speed.
I had to make sure he could scoop that ball up first.
No, not that time. He lost it.
Yeah. Ooh, Devin Young with the quick check. Dubois scooping the ground ball.
Oh.
Quick shot on net. Is he going to give it to White? Did he give it to White?
Nope.
Did he give it to White, Joe?
He didn't give it to White.
I noticed Windham staying clear of their goalie for the clear.
I'll see now. Right off there. I mean, Caleb went in, attacked the guy. Ben O'Brien standing off to the side. You can't stand off to the side at this point. You know, everybody's got to be involved in the game. Sit here and ball watch. Ball watching at this point, in this quarter, is only going to bring the score
right. Yeah,
further
against you. Got to have a sense of urgency here. Down 4 goals, just over 9 minutes left.
Well, Mark Lajeunesse just drew his a double.
I wonder if
Windham goal scored by number 7, Jake Russ.
Second one, he'll serve a minute, 1 minute for a slap. So the first minute he
So my guess is after the flag was thrown, a couple of choice words thrown the ref's way by the player.
Yep.
Resulting in that second. Coach Lewis, a strong advocate of keep your mouth shut, turn your cheek, play the game the right way, and you may get the penalty, take it, but just keep going.
Kevin, all my years of coaching and all the times I've had a questionable call with the ref, it's never been overturned. Not for me, not for a player. So you can bark all day long. Although there was at one time, remember at the
No, I don't, Joe.
remember that ref threw me out? And then he called me back in.
Yeah. Yeah, I do remember that in indoor. About the ref that threw us both out of a game.
Yeah.
We won't talk about that
No,
one.
we won't. Back to the action.
Andrew McCarthy trying to
Andrew
go that one
McCarthy
forward.
coming up as he was short a wing player due to the penalty. Gets that ball into the box. Devin Young giving chase. I don't know if he can actually go out there.
That was a push.
Technically, Devin shouldn't have been able to leave the box as nobody had possession, correct?
That would be what I think. But we have the ball, so I'll
All right.
take it.
My understanding is the players in the box have to remain in the box. They can play it if the ball comes in. Nick Mason here in the near alley, being doubled, draws
Flag
the penalty.
Draws the penalty.
Draws the penalty. Keeps the ball in his cross, even though he hit that slick spot. Driving around crease, looking to get to the middle. Nice save by Windham.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to be even strength here for
Minute and a half, really.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
no,
was
sorry,
gonna
for
say.
30. Even strength for 30 seconds.
right.
There'll still be a minute left in Mark's penalty.
We might be able to convince the rest that, you know, that could be a minute and a half technical. I'm all for that.
No, was the locked in the first penalty?
Yes, the first one was locked in, followed by a second 1 minute slash. Eric Dubois to Nick Mason, over to Cook. Still got the ball, getting back to Nick. Trying to find that right matchup we can exploit and take advantage of. Mudman, Devin Young with the ball. Ooh,
Get there, Ben.
drives just out. That wet grass going to keep that ball in.
Oh,
Far alley, Ben O'Brien gets beat by the pole. Windham moving that ball upfield. Bad pass, near side.
Joe Ruff. Oh,
Penalty expires, and number 8 comes out, gets it. Gets that ball, Tyler Folsom, far side. The Windham looks to set up their man up. My guess probably about another minute, right?
I would say.
Ooh, off the crossbar.
Grady saved by the crossbar.
Gonna maintain Windham possession. Jake Russ taking the ball here, near side. Ball to Jake Russ over to his brother Noah, back to the top. Just wide. Grady giving chase,
Nice job.
keeping possession for Goffstown. We've talked about this before. Goalies have that best view. They can tell if it's going wide, take advantage of it, and go.
Yep. Look, you got Caleb. Oh,
Oh, Charlie Keith with that. You're right, Caleb. Wide open in that far
You
side.
have to open up your eyes on these. You guys can't play with your heads down.
Windham with a nice save there, only to bounce the ball off his own player. Max Lajeunesse taking the restart, going upfield. Oop, Wyndham's stick broke
snap.
right here. Notice the ref telling him kindly to drop the stick. You can't play with just the shaft in your. Ooh,
That is a
A
penalty.
bouncer.
If it is.
yep, a bouncer. Goaltender saved by the shaft of his stick.
Oh,
Caleb Gorton overrunning that one.
yep.
Wyndham.
Well, he had it, but they
Yep.
got checked on. They had a stick check. Oh, got to beat him on that, Charlie. Connor Fitzpatrick having a hard time with number 7 today. That's, I think, his 4th goal, correct?
At least.
Yeah. Yep. So here we are.
Well,
at the,
6 bad guys.
Yep. 6:43 left in the fourth quarter. If they're going to do something, they got to do something now. Figure it out. This will be one of those games that if they don't win, they're going to want it back later on.
You'll look back at it and say, could have, would have, should have.
No reason why you couldn't. There we go. Those are the connections we need. Nice face-off.
Caleb Gorton coming up with that ball.
Got to get that touch.
Oh. Can't get possession, loses it. Tale of two halves there, Joe.
Yep.
Tale of two halves.
Yep.
Tyler Folsom driving near side over to Noah Rust. Another cross crease pass.
Just looked easy. Looks easy, unfortunately. No words, there's just no words. At this stage of the game, you can't hang your head.
No, you got to be fighting every possession.
Well, you got to show. If the score's down, and even if you end up losing this game, to show you have plenty of heart to go 4 quarters is huge.
Coach Lewis calling a quick timeout.
Good call. Six minutes left, down 7 goals. It can happen, but you got to be every ball's got to be perfect.
Got to play one possession at a time. Work that ball around. Get some good shots off. On the defensive side, you're going to have some defensive pushes. You just got to have some good stands. Everyone's got to be accounted for.
Yep. That last goal, Goffstown being caught on the switch. Sometimes I think you have to be aware of the switch. You might not be able to switch,
Right.
And we've got a young team, so a lot of guys thinking that they need to come off instead of maybe turning around and saying, let's just stop the flow and then work it back in.
Right, and then sometimes the numbers game, you get caught, hey, too many guys upfield, 2-on-1 like that.
Yeah.
In hockey, you're always taught to let the goalie get the puck,
yep.
and you guard the pass to the other guy. And in lacrosse, it's more of a split 'em kind of deal.
Yep.
But it's a tough predicament no matter what you are when they've got the numbers. All right, let's build off this here. 6:08 to go, 4th quarter. Goffstown with the ball. Max Lajeunesse going to take it in here at midfield. It's going to be Max Lajeunesse, Griffin Cook, Nick Mason as your middies, Ben O'Brien, Mudman, Devin Young, Eric Dubois as your attack.
Let's see, Kev. We got to have good ball movement here. That's going to be the key.
For the most part, we have had good ball movement, good possessions. All right, Nick Mason with that ball up top. You can hear Windham saying, watch for 11. Making sure they get a pull on Nick to make sure. Don't want to give him any extra advantage by having a shorty on him. Max trying to drive that to Ben, who is creeping in from X.
Good look.
Yep. Good possession so far. Max getting that ball to Nick. Still got a pull on him. He's going to try and take him right. Being doubled there for a short time. Trying to take him left, take him right. What's Will Farrell say? A little shake and bake?
Yeah, what you needed to do there is Griffin should have set a pick, right? I mean, as you're coming across.
Yeah. Griff over to Nick. God, off the ankles of the Windham goalie. We'll call him Brickyard. Don't know what his name is. Brickyard with the save. Over to Griffin up top. Looking for the Mudman. Let's make something happen here. Being guarded by the poles. Going to take him around the crease here near side. Little stutter step. Take him back the other way.
Stutter slide. Ooh.
Yep, over to Nick up top. Brickyard just getting a piece of that.
Another save. He calls it himself. Yeah. No goal.
Just getting a piece of that. Devin Young with the restart.
So
Sorry about that.
It's a
Buck.
good thing we're hitting him. we're giving him
Yes.
good stats.
No pun intended, but Nick Mason driving towards the brickyard. Get it? Mason, brickyard.
Hey, you know, Kev,
sorry.
I don't know if I can take this anymore.
Those dad jokes are coming out in full force. Okay, brickyard coming up field for the Clare. Notice they're locking down. Make him make a pass. Bad pass, but nice
bad
pass.
Make
over.
that shot. Take the
Yeah.
shot. Take the shot.
Nice pass over to Dubois, who drives it into the ground. That was half pass, half shot, 1/3 hammer. All right. Ooh. Devin
Right there.
with the trail check gets that ball over to Griff. Goffstown coming up with the 50-50. Cook over to Devin.
We're going to slash.
Nothing there, and we're going to come up with the penalty.
Balls on blue, 13, 1-3, 1 minute, slash.
3:53 to go. Goffstown on the man up.
I think we played better when it was raining out.
I think so. Yeah, we had a lead here in the first quarter under the monsoon. All right, Mudman take the ball in the far alley. Or is the rest going to say to the goalie right side over to Max, top right. Back over to Devin. Back Max, top right. Looking for Nick. Nick guarded. Oh, Nick has a shorty on him. See if they try and work that ball to him.
Oh, got to make chase.
Yeah. Giving a low screamer towards
Blue ball.
Brickyard.
Brickyard gets it.
All right, Windham with the restart. Oh, Eric Dubois, good chase. Stays Windham ball. It was off of Eric, but that was a nice jump of the pass.
Yep.
Nick Mason on the ball. Yep. Yeah. Giving chase. Man up, and we lost possession, and Windham taking that ball. They're just going to play out the clock here.
Yeah.
He's got to get a touch. See the ref extending. He gets his touch. And ball over to Jake Russ at the midfield circle. All right, Fitz.
We were still in the. They were still in the penalty, and we weren't double teaming on that.
Yeah,
That's
we were
interesting.
man down.
A lot of ball watching, flag down.
Yeah.
So that's on
That's going to be on us.
La Jeunesse.
Yeah. Windham has the ball. Noah Russ with that ball at X, taking Fitzy.
The one-handed wrap checks. If you don't have it, it's a penalty. Grady with the nice save. Alex McCarthy coming in for the D. We're going to have, for the man down, we got Alex, Charlie, Zach, Caleb, and Mark La Jeunesse. 2:16 left. Man down.
Down by 7. I guess Windham's just going to work that ball around.
I bet they're probably going to try to get a shot at some point. I mean, this is a good option, good chance for them to practice some ball movement. If nobody's going to go out on them. Oh, no, that hooked in. That was not a mom goal.
Grady, though, playing it pretty good like it was a mom goal, going right to the side.
Yeah. Refs concurring out here, whether or talking. I don't know what that was about, but
Yeah, I was just wondering if Windham may just kind of throttle back, not to give
yeah,
any plays away there with film that's readily available. You know, this crack crew, we have coaches from all over the state looking for this film. They mute it, though.
I don't know why they would. I don't know why they would.
Right. They don't know what they're missing.
Shoulders hung down here on the Goffstown team, and that's unfortunate.
All right, Andrew McCarthy on the draw. Tyler Folsom coming up with that ball. Windham gets their touch, and of course, because they're up by more than 4, there is no need for them to keep that ball in.
That's right. We've discussed that.
Yes, in depth. Could have done thesis on this. I think all of Goffstown's D taken by that fake there on the far side. Oh, bad pass by Windham. Goffstown going to get the ball in the alley going the other way. So Caleb Gorton with the restart. Driving, going left to right, your Goffstown Grizzlies. Caleb still has the ball.
Going for the, oh, still haven't got the touch.
Yep, all right, Cookie with it.
Brickyard being ready.
Yep. Cook with that ball, trying to shovel past that left. All right, minute 5 left. Ball's going to be here in the near alley. Griff to take the restart. Maddie Fleming coming in. All right, Griff Cook with the short stick on him. Mudman with the ball, looking to crank. Skips it past Brickyard. Ben O'Brien gets the ball. All right, quick restart here by Goffstown. Ben going to drive west to east.
Into McCarthy. Wow.
Oh, he was. He had the 2 defenders that were near him looking the other way.
Yep.
Maddie Fleming driving. Looking nothing there. Gets that ball to Devin at X. Little stutter step. Oh, finds Eric.
There we go.
And Eric,
there's one.
And Eric finds the back of the net.
Eric breaks through the Brickyard.
Yes.
You know, make the effort to the end of the game.
Just another hole in the wall.
Right. All in all.
Yep. Nope. Nice pass there. Devin Young with the stutter step over to Eric. Eric getting it behind. I think his name is Scott True, I think.
It's not Brickyard?
Jack True. I'm sorry. Jack True. But Brickyard sounds good.
Jack Brickyard True.
That's right. I got Devin Young for 3 goals and 2 assists today.
Dirty Devin?
Dirty Devin, Mudman. 30 seconds to go. 14-7 Windham over your Goffstown Grizzlies. Caleb coming up with that ball. Second win on the draw. Oh, Caleb getting his foot in there but not getting the ball. Now we get the
Kevin
touch.
with the flat tire as he's
right.
as he's coming down. Brickyard with the ball now.
All
Keep an
right.
eye on him.
Look at Goffstown locking down.
Yep.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Going for the gilly.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all she wrote.
All right. Well,
Good
score
game.
7-14.
7-14. We'll see you here on Monday against John Stark Generals.
All right. See you then.